Would you sign a running back to a second contract?
I would, depending on what he's able to bring to the table. I think that's with every position, though. Like, I believe that a lot of people, we sign quarterbacks just because we're supposed to sign quarterbacks. Like, I'm not signing a quarterback unless he's exceptional. I'll just draft another one. And the same thing with a running back. I'm not going to sign a running back or an offensive lineman.
But if I gave Dallas a do-over, Mojo, would you have re-signed Zeke Elliott?
No question.
No, you don't want to give him that money.
Not?
No, he's giving you his best year. He's got a backup who's just as good.
See, that's where you guys are being disrespectful. I think in this situation, what Zeke did for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's remember when they went 13-3, Zeke led the league in rushing.
Oh no, that was then. Mojo, that was then.
Let me. Can I finish? I'm about to tell you. So you go out and you get all these toys, and Kellen Moore stops running the ball. That's why Dallas was so bad early in the year last year. They weren't running the ball. They didn't want to run the ball late, but by that point, he's not in rhythm. He's a rhythm back. So you got to start getting him carries early on. And so you were leaning on Dak, who led the league in passing and all this, and guess what? You went 8-8. But when you ran the ball and Zeke was doing what he was supposed to do and you were doing those things, you were winning games. And that's the problem with this league. So many people are enamored with the Kansas City Chiefs and what they're able to do with Patrick Mahomes, but not every team is built that way. You need to run the ball in this league to win. And look at the NFC East. Look at their running backs right now. There's a reason. I mean, I would say the Washington football team. Excuse me, I almost slipped up. They have the best back right now in the NFC East, and they're about to win this division. Dallas is beat up. They can't do much of anything. The Eagles are probably the healthiest. Well, becoming one of the more healthier teams, but they're not running the ball worth anything. And to be honest, the Giants, if they had Saquon, they'd be winning this whole thing as well. But you have to be committed to the running game. When you pay a guy $90 million, utilize him. That's what you're supposed to do. Not say, oh, we're going to use him as a decoy. We just have a great piece in the backfield. Utilize him.
I wouldn't have re-signed McCaffrey. I wouldn't have re-signed Zeke Elliott.
So would you re-sign Dak because he got hurt?
Well,
would you franchise Dak?
Yes, I would have signed.
Why?
I said I would have signed Dak 18 months ago when they could have gotten a bargain for him, and then Jerry waited and waited and waited. But yeah,
okay. Would you have signed Carson Wentz?
Yes.
Why?
Well, he would have been the MVP in the season that they went to the Super Bowl.
You just told me. Don't tell me about that stuff in the past.
No, but that was in the moment when I was going to sign him. Would I sign him now? If you're asking me now, I'd say no. But back then,
we signed him 2 years ago. We didn't sign him after the Super Bowl. We let him play another year, and then we signed him after, and he was doing the same thing he's doing now.
I would have signed him.
So you had that quarterback bias. You believe all quarterbacks?
No, I don't understand why next man up makes more than the next guy. Like Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo should not make anywhere near what these other good, great quarterbacks.
So Jared Goff has more wins than Carson Wentz and all those other dudes. You know that, right? That's what the game is about, winning. If you go and look up the stat, he has more wins than Carson Wentz.
Well, neither's going anyplace anytime soon.
But you wouldn't pay Jared Goff, but you'd pay Carson Wentz? That's where I'm confused.
Well, I've seen Carson Wentz play at an MVP level. I haven't seen Jared Goff play at an MVP level.
I haven't seen Carson Wentz play at any level in the last
But
year
did
and a
he
half.
play at an MVP level? Has Jared Goff played at an MVP level at any point in his NFL career?
No, but who else has?
No, that's the point. Okay. I just said he's at least played
at
a very high level. Is he flawed now? Absolutely.
Okay, so this is my because I have this conversation all the time with people, and I love that we're having it here. This is my issue with Carson Wentz, and I tell people this all the time. If you can't win from the pocket, you will never win in the NFL. You can have the ability to scramble and do certain things, yes, but that can't be your number one attribute. You can't be an improviser. Improvisers don't win in this league. You have to be able to throw from the pocket. Carson Wentz is what we call an improviser. He scrambles to try to make the big play. He's always thinking about the big play. What you get with Jared Goff is you get the same play. It may dip a little bit, but then that consistency comes back, and you'll have a game.
Yeah, but you do the Rams games. You're speaking as a Rams analyst here.
I'm speaking as an NFL analyst.
Okay, Russell Wilson. How many plays does he make from the pocket? You don't. So Russell Wilson, you want Jared Goff over Russell Wilson?
How many interceptions did he throw when they went on the last 3-4 games? He threw 10.
Well, he did.
Right?
He
You get the good with the bad. You get the good with the bad. If he gets hot, you're good. Like, I'd rather take Aaron Rodgers over. Well, let me not say Aaron Rodgers because him and Patrick Mahomes are on another level. Let me give you another quarterback. Let me think. I'd rather take
Matt Ryan.
I'd rather take Matt Ryan
over Russell Wilson.
That's tough because Russell throws from the pocket. Russell's special, but he has bad games. Like, I don't know. Like, I prefer consistency from the quarterback position. I don't like the streaky guys. Give me Drew Brees. Give me Drew Brees, who doesn't throw the ball over 20 yards, but he's consistent week after week after week. Or give me Teddy Bridgewater. I'll take Teddy B over a lot of these quarterbacks because I know what I'm going to get week after week, and I can game plan for it.
You want Kyler Murray or Matt Ryan?
Oh, I'll take Matt Ryan all day. And people are going to be like, you're crazy. But Kyler Murray right now, listen, I'm going to tell you why. Kyler Murray leads his team in rushing and rushing touchdowns. He's a running back playing quarterback. Like, he throws the ball. He's doing what Lamar did last year, which is awesome. But you have to win from the pocket, man. If you can't win from the pocket in this game, you will never win. When the Rams went to the Super Bowl.
This started with me just saying, I hope you're doing well.
It started with you saying something negative about my team and the running backs. And talking about these quarterbacks, man, I tell you, I just can't pay everybody.
I'm not paying Zeke Elliott. I'm not paying Zeke Elliott. I'm not.
Which running back are you? You're not going to play Christian McCaffrey after what he's done?
He hadn't played.
Neither is Dak, but you said you paid Dak.
Yes, because he's a franchise quarterback, and you got to have. If you don't have a franchise quarterback,
we could draft those guys in the 4th round, man. Don't give me that.
That's where they got him.
We could draft those guys in the 6th round. I don't want to hear that stuff. Those guys anywhere.
Go Bruins.
Draft me a running back in the first. Give me a running back in the 1st round. I'm gonna get him for 5 years. Then I'll let someone else pay him if he's not special. But if he's a magical player like Alvin Kamara or Christian McCaffrey or Dalvin Cook, I'm going to make those. I see. This is my concern.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
I'll see you later. But I appreciate the conversation.
All right, love you. All right, thank you, Mojo. All right, that's Maurice Jones-Drew. We go back a long ways. Back to, I think, UCLA.